এই ভাই কি অবস্থা বলছেন? এই সাব্বির ভাই ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। কি অবস্থা? এই তো ভাই আছি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। চারটে পাঁচটা ছয়টা সাতটা আটটা, মাত্র 8টা বমু আর চট্টটা স্পিন মেরে দিছি। কথা বোঝা যায় না, এখন শুনুনি। चारशोड़ा कॉइन मारते आज के, हमको कुछ नहीं दिया। শুই দাদা, আমি দেখতেছি তো মেসেজ। শু হয় ভাই, এনে দেব না বুঝছেন? ঠিক আমি দেখতেছি। ভাই যে ঠান্ডা, বসে থাকা যায় না ঠান্ডার মধ্যে। পিটার চ্যাক
This is the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Belletti demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side. And he shoots! Goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly. Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Argentina.
Header! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice! Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. Takes a shot! Decent enough try. That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Olise. And he's on his way! Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread neatly. He's had a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Knocks it into space. Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! Goal, Germany! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's a pretty loose pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Threads one in. Hullet receives it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yamal. Yamal purring through the gears. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. So what can they make of this? He's gone forward. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. Oh, that's nice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Germany are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Vieira. Gets into some space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rijkaard. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Argentina looking to pass their way through. Lovely shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. And this is Ronaldinho. He has a... And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina have their third corner. They've played it short. And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So another set play. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Here's a chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Now it's Yamal. Cleared without complication.
It's a threatening ball. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that pass isn't the... He's gone for goal. That's that, the end. Germany have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Germany.
भाई हेलो क्या अवस्था আচ্ছা ভাই ম্যাচের পরে দিই মনে ওকে ওকে ম্যাচের পরে হ্যাঁ ভাই ভাই বলেন এখন দিব আবারও দিব 18/99
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. And they're quick to get it back. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Batistuta. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Vitinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Face to face with the keeper. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. He's away. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Rashford in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Yamal.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Mbappe. Subimendi. And that's a good ball. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers with whip. Van Dijk gets it away. Looking for the run. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. And it's Albert Ferrer. No, he's had it taken off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rijkaard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looked Messi! Decent hit from there. No, no way through. Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Olise. And he's lost his man here. And he's had a hit. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Olise.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Germany really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Vitinha. Picked out, takes a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts. Let them
ওয়ালাইকুম
attack it.
আসসালাম রন ভাই, কি অবস্থা আপনার? কেমন আছেন?
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Swept in.
বাচ্চি ভাই,
And the ball is out of play.
এই তো ভাই যাইতেছে আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। আপনার কি অবস্থা? আপনার দিনকাল কেমন যাইতেছে?
Now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. This is the time you need that pace.
It's a really well measured ball. Lovely bit of skill. It's
لا تريكي.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That is a diamond of a goal.
Immaculate. The execution, brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Messi. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming. Subimendi. Shot. Olise! It's fallen kindly here. It's there.
Germany
ভাই ফেলিন স্কিল মার পরে এটা জিততার লাই
and he's only too grateful to capitalize
এটা
on the
জিতলে একে
keeper's
জমু আর কি
misfortune.
এরপরে খেলবো
They
ফেললে
say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Hazard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game
لا تريكي.
could yet yield a winner.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. And he's there to belt it away.
না ক্রপ খেলবো না, ক্রপ ভালো লাগে না। বলতেছি এই ম্যাচটা জিততে পারলে খেলবো ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ, না জিততে পারলে ডাইরেক্ট বিদায় যাবো ভাই।
Mbappe. Well, it dominates aerially so often. And he's managed to get free. Bergman makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots!
What a
What
a comeback.
that? And that has raised the roof!
ক্রাউডের
Simple as you like, the outcome. And his time is up. And there goes the whistle.
বুঝছি ভাই বুঝছি।
Germany have done it with iron, with
ওকে বানান
You expect
বানাই
from a
দেন।
team like
oke bana invite din.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the centre.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's tried one! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe. Germany still without a single shot on target. Well, that has not gone well. Shoots! Goal! Germany! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
ভাই বুঝতেছি না বুঝলো 2-3 ম্যাচের থেকে 3 ম্যাচে বার করে দিই বাঞ্চো আমি বার হইছি না ভাই অটোমেটিক বার করে দেয় সবাইকে আমি ইচ্ছে করে পারবো
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camera.
Fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
বুঝতে পারতেছি না সার্ভার প্রবলেম না
Well, the stage is set for a
নেডি প্রবলেম
staggering showdown here. The
সার্ভার
supporters in
প্রবলেম
great
হইলে
voice,
ভাই
and there's
একটা
a
দাম মনে
real
বার করতে
sense of
দুইটাই আমার বার করতে
anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball, and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Messi. He's ended up in no man's land.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's
Olise. Olise had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision making we can't. He learned from it.
ওরে সেরা
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter.
I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Just eases him off the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. And this is Ronaldo, and the shots!
ওরে ভাই রে ভাই
The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
আহ,
So we have our breakthrough. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Stitch defending, but that'll do.
the ball's gone astray. Knocks it into space.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, and he's searching, and Messi!
what a save
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
কি বং সং শুরু করতে ভাই কোনার করতে থেকে
And he whips it in. Costa Curta tries to clear. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe gets into a good position. Pull it. That's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Germany certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Valverde threads one in, tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Get it
back. That's going to go a long way.
I'm not guy.
Now the cross. He gets big. And the first 45 minutes are up. Germany are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level.
বলতে পারি না ভাই সেজন্য ভালো কিছু আসবো এটা লিখে দাও তো
because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The second half gets underway.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Germany do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Raul, Olise.
বান্দরবুলা খালি কি চাই
A lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. And here's Olise.
বুঝাইছো আল্লাহু আকবার
He squeezed the play and he
যারা
had
রে
no
ভাই রে
chance to get on the turn.
শাবাশ
And that's put paid to a promising move.
ডিভিশন ম্যাচ সেরা
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
ঢুকতে পারতেছে না এদিকে এই ব্যান্ডের কাছ থেকে
Thinks about the shot.
মুদে
Done delicately.
টাইম লস আরে মার শালা
to play him in.
যাইতে পারছে না তো
And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception.
ভাই 0 মিনিট
And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Could you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
নিষ্ঠা সরমেন্ট নিষ্ঠা করছে ভাই আর খেলতে হবে না গেলাম বাই বাই